Welcome to episode 518. MikeMoritz, from Wales to Time Magazine journalist, and then to global VC superstar. This is an outline of episode 518. There are 3 reasons we study MikeMoritz. First, he's the richest self-made billionaire from Wales. Second, he started as a journalist. Third, he's one of the most famous venture capitalists, and he invested in such companies as Apple, LinkedIn, PayPal, Instacart, and Stripe. Let us meet MikeMoritz.
With us here today is Sir Michael Moritz, chairman of Sequoia Capital in California. Sir Michael is here in Hong Kong to receive an honorary doctorate from the Hong Kong University of Science Technology. Welcome, Sir Michael. Please let us know, how do you feel about receiving this doctorate from a university in this part of the world?
I'm incredibly flattered that HKUST, for some odd, perverse reason, has chosen me from all the people that they could have chosen for this award.
So what advice do you have for our graduates who aspire to be the next great entrepreneurs like these guys?
The best advice I ever got was a set of 3 words, which is follow your instincts. By which I mean, if you've been studying something at HKUST that fascinates you enormously, and you have an idea about how you can build and create something that may be just a little bit better than what's available on the market, go and do that, and then see where it leads.
He was born in Cardiff, Wales in 1954 to Jewish parents who fled Nazi Germany.
If you grew up in Wales, it makes you understand what being an outsider is like. Growing up in Wales, many of the kids that I went to school with, their dads were unemployed or had part-time work, and many of them didn't have very much money. London was a long way away. We were outside the mainstream.
He earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in history at Christ Church, Oxford University in 1978. He won a Thoron Award as the top student and went on to study for an MBA at the Wharton School, University of Pennsylvania. His first job was a journalist at Time Magazine. He wrote an early biography of Steve Jobs and Apple called The Little Kingdom. Moritz interviewed Steve Jobs' girlfriend, Christian Brennan, and found he had a daughter. Then Steve Jobs denied paternity and also forbid anyone from Apple to talk to Michael. In 1986, at the age of 32, after working for Time Magazine for 4 years, he switched career and found a job with Sequoia Capital. In the next 30 years, Michael Moritz would build Sequoia into the most successful venture capital firm in the world. In 2005, Sequoia Capital became the first VC to open office in China. Liu Shan became the first Chinese VC self-made billionaire. In 2012, he was diagnosed with a rare and incurable disease, and he stepped down from running day-to-day operation at Sequoia. In 2013, at the age of 59, Michael Moritz was knighted by Queen Elizabeth in Buckingham Palace, and now he is Sir Michael Moritz. The secret of discovering early-stage young talents.
Obviously, each one of them is different. So what do you believe set apart people like Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates?
Apart from their character, they happen to be in particular markets, the personal computer market for Steve Jobs and Bill Gates and the internet for Mark Zuckerberg, where they had spent their youth and formative years assembling knowledge and a deep interest in a particular topic that the rest of the world didn't know very much about. So when the time came to germinate their ideas, they were ready and poised and able to do that. And obviously then showed their mettle as entrepreneurs, because there were lots of other people who were there at the same time but who subsequently failed, whereas these people succeeded.
The perspectives of the underdog and the outsider.
Everybody is rooting against them. Nobody thinks what they're dreaming about is possible. So my whole investment life has revolved around working with people who are considered underdogs, taking on all odds and taking on the rest of the world.
Late-stage investment is high-stake poker.
Many late-stage investments aren't really investments. They're just disguised forms of debt. And
interest trend, these ratchets and the guarantee that investors will get a certain amount back.
if the company doesn't perform, yes, it's high-risk poker.
What have I learned today? It is possible to be born in Wales, study history at Oxford, and then build the most successful venture capital firm in the world in Silicon Valley. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. My next video will be MikeMoritz, 9 lessons. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.